Glass Ball. The Glass Ball is a scary story for kids about four girls who receive a strange gift in the mail. It's based on a Chinese ghost story called The Strange Glass Ball of Unknown Origin. The four girls who shared room 414 were sitting on the floor, chatting and laughing, while they were interrupted by a knock on the door. They heard the voice of the dormitory administrator say, "Room 414, I have a parcel for you." None of them were expecting a package in the mail, so all wondered who it was from. Sarah got up and opened the door. She took the package from the hands of the administrator, then shut the door and went looking for a pair of scissors to open it. She tore off the wrapping paper and opened the package. When they saw what was inside, the girls were shocked. It was a glass ball that was crystal clear and seemed to be filled with some sort of liquid. "Who could have sent this?" Jane asked. "Look at the name on the packaging," said Alice, as she picked up the brown paper wrapper and looked at the label. May looked over her shoulder and exclaimed, "Anonymous? That's who." "Maybe it's from a boy who has a crush on one of us and he was too embarrassed to write his name on it," said Jane. Suddenly, the dorm went dark. "Lights out," Sarah said, placing the glass ball on the table. The girls quickly washed and climbed to bed. May finished brushing her teeth, and before lying down, she took another look at the shining glass ball on the table. In the darkness, it seemed to glow with a strange light shining from within. May was tired, and as soon as she lay down and closed her eyes, she fell asleep. Before long, she was awakened by a loud noise. She rolled out of bed and walked to the door. Then she saw a familiar figure emerge from the darkness. "Sarah, is that you?" she whispered. As the shadowy figure came towards her, she realized that it was indeed Sarah, but something was not right. In her hands, she seemed to be holding something. May felt a chill run down her spine. She wanted to run away, but she couldn't move. Sarah was staring at her coldly, as if she didn't even know her. Even more frightening was that in her hands, she was holding a knife. The sharp, cold blade glinted in the moonlight. "Sarah, what are you?" May didn't even have time to finish her sentence because suddenly she saw Sarah raise the dagger above her head. "Ma!" May shrieked. Her first reaction was to run, but after a few steps, she bumped into someone else. It was Jane. But there was something wrong. Her hands were stained with blood, and she was holding a severed arm and chewing on it. May gasped in horror and stumbled backwards. Her hands and legs were trembling. Sarah and Jane have become ghosts, she thought, and now they're going to kill me too. In a panic, May pushed Jane and ran past her to the stairs. As she ran down the stairs, she bumped into someone else. It was Alice. For a moment, she was relieved. But then she took a closer look. Alice didn't have any feet. Her eyes were staring straight ahead, and her lips were moving. She kept repeating over and over, "Glass balls, glass balls, glass balls."